All right, so here we are back inside QuickBooks, and we're going to create an invoice today. So I'm going to show you some of the settings you want to pay attention to for sales tax. They may not be that obvious to you, so I wanted to point out in this video what you may want to set up that makes sense for your business to make sure that you calculate the right rate of sales tax. So let's go in. We're going to open up a new invoice. This is how I do it. There's multiple ways to do it. And we've come into the Rethink Invoice experience. Now, this may look a little bit different than what you're used to. You can still get back to the old layout, which is the classic invoice experience. But let's just see what's going on in this experience, and then we'll go back to the classic and take a look at that. So when you come in here, we can add a customer. So if I add a customer, I'm going to see I get a bill to address, and I see I have my sales tax over here now. So we've got some stuff going on that's interesting. But one of the important things about sales tax, again, depending on your business, is you may want to calculate sales tax at the ship to location. So that could be the location where you perform a taxable service for your customer. You could be selling across states, and you want to use the shipping address that you're shipping to drive that calculation for sales tax, obviously, if you have that obligation to collect there, or you're just shipping stuff to people and you need to collect sales tax at their location. So you're not a store that's a coffee shop and everything happens at your business location. There's things that are taxable that are happening at other locations, and you're going to need to turn on shipping to get the right sales tax calculation in those instances. So we're going to hit this manage button up here, and we've got some options to help us out. So customization is the first one we're going to hit, and we're going to toggle over this ship to button. And now you're going to see that we have a ship to that appeared here. And if I toggle it off, we go. So we've got a ship to. So now we have a ship to address for our sales tax. It's going to calculate sales tax at this ship to address and not my business location. Awesome. That's what I want to happen. I also am in a situation where I provide discounts. So I want to turn that on too. And you're going to see down here, you're going to see this discount pop up. So percentage based or money based. If I turn it off, you'll see it disappear. So I'm going to turn on discounts for myself. And the other thing you may, depending on what kind of coupons you or discounts you offer, you may need to apply the discount after the sales tax, in which case you can toggle it down by using that button there. The other thing you may want to turn on is your shipping fee. So now I have a shipping field here in my invoice. So got those things. I can go back up here. I can close out, and let's just put something on the line here so we can see some sales tax. So I've put $1,000 in there, and when I click out of that box, I'll see this tax box come up here, and I'm going to say, yep, I want this to be taxable. So I've just seen my tax calculate. I've got some sales tax there. Let's go look at that. What happened, right? Let's have some transparency into what happened. So click edit tax, and I get into this tax drawer. And so I can see I shipped from Ocean Avenue to Lakewood Road, and I have a tax rate here in New Jersey of 6.625%. And that indeed was what was applied to this uncategorized product, because I have not mapped it to anything. I've not mapped it to a tax category. It's just wrote it on the line. And here we go. We see the tax that we've got and why. In here, we can actually, I can say my customer's tax exempt. I can change some things. I can edit products and services. I can actually go from here, and I could go map this if I wanted to, if I realized it right here in the drawer. But I can just close out of this, and I'm back in my invoice here. And this, again, this is the Rethink invoice. So what if we want to take a look at the classic invoice? So mind you, I've turned on my shipping. I've done a lot of things now, but let's go look at the classic invoice. I'm going to switch the layout so you can see it. Share some feedback, and we are going to get popped into the classic invoice. So you're going to tell me a few things here. Let's turn that off. We've got these neat reminders that pop up. That's cool. Okay, turn that off. And now looks a little bit different. So In here, you'll still see I have my shipping address, and it's telling me if no address is entered here, sales tax is going to be calculated at my location of sale. So that's my business address is where it's going to calculate sales tax. So that's why that shipping to becomes so important to put it in there. The other thing we're going to see in here is this based on location. So that means it's using automatic sales tax when you have that. And you can also set up some custom rates. We didn't dive into that in the Rethink invoice, but I can do that in a future video because I think that's helpful as well. So let's put something in here. We'll just, again, put amount in, get out of that box. We have this tax box there. So I click my tax box and we see that we've got this 6625 and we can click see the math here and we get to the same tax drawer that we were last time. So I just realized though, this was a really great example I didn't intend to happen. I never picked a customer. So what it's doing is it's actually using my home address, my business address. It is not my home address, but my business address that I've put in to calculate the sales tax. So let's actually go pick a customer, pick my Starbucks customer. And now when we go here, so you can see we got our shipping from, shipping to, we're gonna go click see the math. And now we've got a little more information, right? Because it's telling me I'm shipping to Lakewood Road, Toms River, and then this is the rate for that location. So New Jersey, single rate state, so not many exciting things happened right there. But if you were in a state like Texas or a state like Florida or Alabama or Missouri or Colorado or any one of those states, there's a lot of different addresses, a lot of different local rates, and the rate changes depending on the address involved. You would definitely see changes happening in this box here. So it's why it's important that you do have a ship to address if that is an important aspect of your business, and that is what drives the sales tax rate calculation for you and your business. So this was just a shorter video showing you the invoice, sales tax, how it works out inside the invoice here. And hopefully it was helpful. I'm going to do some additional videos about this because I think it's going to be important for people to see how to map your products and services, how that can change taxability depending on what the underlying product or service is, and how automatic sales tax does that for you, as well as just maybe diving into some different addresses. I'm going to get some more customers set up so that I can show you some of those granularities that automatic sales tax does handle for you at the local level, which will make calculating sales tax a lot easier, likely, for you and your business. So thanks for watching today. I hope it was helpful. Hit that subscribe button if you want to come back for more videos, and I'll see you again soon.